Hello, I'm Tonya Harris, principal of Waxahachie High School. Thank you for joining us today for Principal Talk. On this edition of Principal Talk, we are going to meet with Assistant Principal Stephanie Reaper, and we're going to talk about a new program implemented at Waxahachie High School called WHS Cares. Welcome, Ms. Stephanie Reaper. Ms. Reaper, thank you for joining us today. Can you tell us a little bit about WHS Cares, what the acronym stands for, and why we implemented that here at Waxahachie High School?
Sure. The acronym CARES stands for Character, Achievement, Responsibility, Empathy, and Service. And the reason we implemented this is because our leadership team really wanted to come up with a program that would not only encourage, but also reward those types of behaviors from our students and our staff, just to really emphasize a sense of belonging and community on our campus.
At WHS, we love honoring our students and staff, and WHS Cares does that for us.
Yes, ma'am.
So I would like for some of our students to join us today and talk about what WHS Cares means to them, and talk a little bit about the attendance piece and the academic piece. So welcome today. Please introduce yourselves for our audience.
Hi, I'm Robert Wren. I'm a senior here at WHS and owner of a Platinum card.
Awesome. Welcome.
And I'm Justin Mell, also an ownership of a Platinum card. They even gave us this nifty certificate.
Yeah.
So talk to us a little bit about what WHS Cares means to you and what kind of effort and hard work you had to put in to accomplish this.
There's a lot of work. You got to be here on time. You got to make sure your grades stay up, go to tutoring. The off-campus lunch is definitely nice, even if you have off periods, because let's say you have to stay after. You can still just go for lunch. The patio, although I haven't seen it myself, from what I've heard from other people, it's good. It's good.
So you like the junior, senior patio. Wonderful. How about you?
The work for the Platinum card was definitely harder to get. I'm not normally that big of an academic student. I'm here for the ride. But now that I got it once, I think I'm gonna start putting in the effort and trying to keep it.
So you feel like it's a great incentive to encourage you to be at school, be here on time, and to work hard academically.
Yes, ma'am.
That's awesome.
Wonderful. Well, I'm glad to know that you guys like the WHS Cares program. Thank you so much for joining us today. We really do appreciate it. And it looks like that we're accomplishing our goal. Parents, we sent an email to you last week outlining all the things of WHS Cares and what that means for students here at WHS. It's a program that's designed to help improve student performance and attendance here at WHS. As usual, if you have any questions about WHS Cares, you're always welcome to contact us here at WHS. We're here to help you. Ms. Reaper, tell us what WHS Cares means for our staff.
Well, for our staff, we also wanted to implement some rewards for our staff. So at the beginning of the year, we had some training, but we also have a staff member of the week for WHS Cares, and those staff members are nominated by their colleagues. One of the highlights of my week is reading the nominations and seeing what colleagues are saying about other staff members. This could be a staff member that's a security officer or a janitor, or somebody in our cafeteria, or a teacher or a paraprofessional. And we are rewarding those staff members of the week every week with certificates from us to show that they've impacted our campus and impacted our students and their colleagues. And they also get a certificate from the Simple Cafe. Is that what
Yeah.
The Simple Cafe for a meal on us. So we're really excited. The staff members really love it. It's just a great program.
So this is called Simply Excellent Educators, sponsored by the Simple Cafe, and it gives us a way to honor staff here at WHS. So watch for our social media post on honoring educators at WHS, sponsored by the Simple Cafe. Thank you so much for this edition. More to come from Lieutenant Oliver. Moving to our next segment, we would like to talk about some social media posts that discussed some concerns parents may have about traffic patterns here at WHS. So to help us talk about traffic patterns at WHS, we've invited our Chief of Security, Lieutenant Oliver. Thank you for joining us today, Lieutenant Oliver.
Well, thank you for having me.
So, on social media, some parents have posted some concerns about traffic patterns here at WHS. Can you talk to us a little bit about the traffic patterns and why our parking and traffic is laid out the way it is?
Sure. Since we've opened at WHS, we continually revisit the traffic flow to make sure that it's the most efficient way possible to receive and offload students from the school. One of the things I always remind parents of is the fact that we have over 3,000 people that twice a day are coming to this campus and leaving this campus. So it's just like if you went to a concert or the Crepe Myrtle Festival. When you have that many people that are coming to a location and then leaving a location, traffic gets congested. So patience is one of the things we ask of people, but we're constantly reassessing the traffic flow to make sure that it's as efficient as possible every morning and every afternoon.
One of the things that we changed is we have the 2 lines in the afternoon for parent pickup. And parents were using that middle lane. And my understanding is our fire marshal came out and had some conversation with you about some concerns with safety and security of parents using that middle lane.
Absolutely. So the way the middle lane is supposed to work, that on the inside and outside lanes is where you're supposed to wait to pick up your students or drop them off. And we ask that people utilize that entire stretch in front of the gym to offload their kids. That makes things faster. If you wait till you're in the front of the line, it just slows down the line for everybody. But the way that works is once your kids are offloaded or once you pick your kids up, you can exit the line through the middle lane. One of the things that we noticed, though, was that parents or people picking up kids were kind of using that line to skip in line. And then instead of having an open lane down the middle, we had a traffic jam in the middle lane. Where that really caused concern with the fire marshal was the fact that from time to time we'll have medical emergencies here at the campus. During those medical emergencies, seconds count. When ambulances are arriving to help with kids, when fire trucks are arriving to help with some sort of emergency that's going on, every second matters. And there were a couple of times where ambulances got stuck in the traffic or they had to back up and go another route. And we said, we can't do that. When lives are at risk, we need every second that we can get. And so we use that middle lane as a fire lane. It's clearly marked on either side of our driveway that, hey, these are fire lanes. We have to keep them open. We have to keep some sort of lane open. And that's why now we're blocking that middle lane up to a certain point, because we have to have a way where ambulances and fire trucks and first responders can access those areas.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for joining us today and talking more about the safety and security and traffic patterns here at WHS. Parents, just for some friendly reminders, don't forget senior night is Friday night. Come out and join us for the football game. And our exam schedule is now posted online. Exams will be here before you know it. For more information about WHS, don't forget to visit our website or follow us on our new Facebook page. More later. Thanks for joining us for this edition of Principal Talk. Bye.